Are you going to carry your garbage into tomorrow? And we have so many different challenges that can happen to us each and every day. Different things can happen, different things can upset us, different things can put us off track. And for a lot of
Mhm.
us, we allow that garbage to go into the next day for us. And that's my question for you this evening. Are you going to allow any garbage that's happened in your life today go into your brand new day tomorrow morning? And I love Steve Harvey speaks really well about this. He speaks about our car, and think if you have a car for a moment, or if you've been in a car before, think about the rear view mirror and how small it is. And then he says as well, think about the size. They call it the windshield, or let's say our windscreen. Let's think about our size of our windscreen. And there's a reason why that rear view mirror is so small is because we're looking back on things that we've already passed. We're looking back on things that we want to prevent maybe happening again. And we really need to start looking forward, looking out that windscreen and focusing on what is ahead in the future. So many of us are spending time bringing garbage, so bringing challenges, bringing hassle into every new day which is already gone. And I want you to ask yourself a question: is that, are you in control of that? Do you know, if you're going to think about it for a moment for yourself today. You might have had a great day, you might have had a tough day. Everyone's very different and has different things going on at different times, but think about your day. Have you had a tough day? And are you going to let that garbage go into your morning tomorrow morning? Or are you going to just like park it and say, do you know what? I actually have no control over that. So I'm not going to allow it to consume me tomorrow morning, because by bringing that garbage in tomorrow morning and allowing it to consume you, then it's going to put you off on the wrong foot from the very, very start of tomorrow. So think about it when you wake up tomorrow morning. Are you going to focus on that rear view mirror in the car? Or are you going to focus on the windscreen, that lovely big windscreen, and look forward in your life? Because we give too much energy to areas that we can't control. And when you're going to be bringing in your garbage each and every day to your life, what is going to happen is that you're going to remain stuck. You might be thinking, well, why am I always so stuck? Or what's going on for me? If you're not willing to leave and park some things, then you always are going to remain stuck. And it's going to be very, very hard for you to come out of that habit, because that's exactly what it is. It's a habit. It's easy to do. But once you can grasp some awareness around you, it's not serving you, it's pulling you backwards, it's creating all that negative self-talk in your mind, it's causing you to do all them procrastination and do all them habits of procrastination, it's causing all this overthinking. It's not worth it, guys. If it's outside of your control, it's really, really not worth it. So I'm going to share with you all 7 tips on how you can really stop really letting the past hold you, stop allowing the past to keep you stuck, and start to give more focus to that windscreen instead of that rear view mirror. Tip number 1, guys, is you really have to allow your emotions to flow. And for a lot of people, we feel that if we cry, it's a sign of being weak. If we maybe become angry without hurting anybody else, but become maybe angry, it's a sign that maybe we're an angry person. If whatever emotion that you're going through, it's really important that you allow it to flow. Sometimes your physical energy could be really, really good, but your mental energy is just sapped. You have to allow the emotions to flow. You have to allow yourself to go through those emotions, whether they're sad, whether they're bad, whether they're happy, whatever they are. Because by you suppressing them and just keeping them within you all the time, you're not going to be able to move forward. And you are going to keep that garbage going in and out every day that you're really showing up. So allow yourself to cry if that's what you have to do. That's okay. It's healthy as long as it's not every day or every other day. It's healthy because when you actually cry, the body's letting go of a negative emotion. And that's what exactly is happening. So it's okay. So acknowledge your emotions, allow emotions to be there, because don't suppress them, because they're gonna just appear another day because you're not dealing with them. You just basically pushing them back down, pushing them back down. Allow them to come up, guys, and allow yourself to be in full control of those as well. Number two, don't let negative thoughts cloud your mind. I always say that our mind is like thoughts, like clouds going by, thousands upon thousands every day. It can't always be positive, but we have to be aware of that negative self-talk to move forward. So again, be aware of your negative self-talk. Be aware on how to just like call it time, see what's going on for you, take a step back, blast your favorite tune, walk outside, do something different and stop that cycle. Don't allow that cycle to keep you stuck as well. Number three, we have to learn from experiences. We get many different challenges, many different experiences in life, but what we need to do, instead of allowing that behavior to be repeated, we need to really learn from an experience. So if you've had a bad experience and you really are dwelling on it, it's really important that you can take the teachings from that lesson, because if we don't take the teachings, what will happen is that you'll keep getting the same lesson in different forms, and you'll be like, why is this happening to me again? And it's because you're not learning from the experience, you're not taking the teachings and changing something that needs changed. And that leads lovely into the next one, is that we really have to stop being the victim, because by playing that victim, we're definitely staying stuck. We are not moving forward. We are completely in that rear view mirror. And when I say you don't play the victim, it's about taking responsibility. Okay, so sometimes it's easier to play the victim than take some responsibility. I'm not telling you to take the whole responsibility, but by taking some ownership, some responsibility, it's like self acceptance, and you're ready to more look forward to that front screen window as well, as opposed to that rear view mirror. Number five, yeah, this is a really good one, interesting one. Don't wait for an apology. Sometimes we're always waiting for that apology, okay? The only person that really, you need to wait from that apology from and get it happening fast is yourself. And by not waiting for an apology, again, what's happening is that you're moving forward. You're not relying on other people. You're empowering yourself. And you're just going to say, do you know what? Let's move forward. Let's move on. So don't allow someone's apology that you're waiting for, again, to bring that garbage into tomorrow and to keep you stuck. Just really do have peace with yourself and allow that just to go, because it's not serving you whatsoever either. And then we have that you really have to expand the view of yourself, and I really am passionate about this. It's so important that you start to get to know who you are more, start to connect with yourself more, and start to do things that you enjoy, because sometimes we're too caught up in everyday life that we're not actually even, doing the things that we enjoy. We're just doing in this like cycle of routine. Just stop, figure out something you enjoy, even if it's like 1 hour a week to start with. You have to start somewhere, but you need to do something that you enjoy, and you need to start spending time to understand exactly who really are you, okay? And the last one we have here, which folds it all off for this evening really, really nicely, is that, live in the moment. Do allow yourself to live in the moment. If you're going to bed tonight and you've had a really crap day, and these feelings, negative feelings, the way you're feeling very deflated, you have to ask yourself, are you going to allow that to control you, or are you going to take control of it yourself? Are you going to take ownership? Are you going to bring that garbage into tomorrow, or are you going to start with a clean slate tomorrow and look at that big windscreen view? And it's only you that can really decide that for yourself. But I know what it's like to bring garbage into each and every day. It doesn't serve you. It keeps you stuck, and you will not move forward. So choose wisely. And I'm going to leave you with a quote by the amazing late Steve Jobs, and he says, "It's a really good one. You can't connect the dots looking forward. You can only connect the dots looking backwards." So have a lovely evening, and I'll speak to you all very soon.